Hey guys, it's Catherine. Welcome back to the Bop Diva YouTube channel. Um, you guys are probably watching this video on Saturday, the day after Halloween. However, this video is pre-recorded from earlier in the week. So I am going to just talk in this video as if it were Saturday. Because I'm not going to post this video probably until midnight on Saturday. First of all, if you guys went trick-or-treating, I hope you guys got some pretty good sweets trick-or-treating. Let me know down in the comments your guys' costumes. I'm genuinely curious. I have not dressed up for Halloween probably since high school. I did put together a little costume last year with what I had. Kind of like a mix between Bop It and Disney Descendants. So I will show that picture right here. Yeah, it was photo edited quite a bit. So I made my hair black and the makeup is also edited on. But the rest is me. Of course I had a filter back then, but for like my photos, but I don't use the filter anymore. Next order of business. You guys are probably wondering what the hell is going on with the audio on this video. I am using my new AirPods Pro 3 with noise cancellation. Here's the case. It says Catherine on it with a heart. I really like them. I don't miss my old AirPods, and I finally don't have to live in the shadow of my dead named initials anymore. Because, yeah. Let me know how the audio quality is on this. When I tried calling my dad when I first got these, he said he couldn't even hear the fan in the background or anything with noise cancellation. So hopefully my voice sounds kind of isolated. Hopefully. Thirdly, you guys probably noticed this in the background. I'll scoot over a little bit. I have a name sign now that says @BopDiva. We just put that up last week. I spent about a year finding all of these letters, and believe it or not, the letter D right here is a clock. So it actually, the flat edge is supposed to stand up, but I had my dad re-drill holes in the top so it stays like a D, so I can hang it up that way. This was about a year-long project. I had just found the final letter, which was V, a couple weeks ago, actually. So I finally managed to get it hung up, and that's going to be in the background of my videos now, because this is literally in my little alcove next to my kitchen, because literally my kitchen is like right here. So I guess I probably should have said this fourth part here earlier in the video. As of this video here, I'm back on YouTube after the whole controversial bullshit that happened online in the last month. I'm not going to post as much as I probably want to on YouTube because my mental health has actually been deteriorating further and further. Late in the last probably 2 weeks to a month. It's gotten worse since my birthday last month. It's only gotten worse from there. Like, my birthday was fun. I'm not gonna deny that, but I don't know. It's just been super hard for me lately. I've been kind of self-isolating in my apartment here for most of the time. I haven't felt super comfortable with going on small trips like Walmart or going out to eat with my parents lately. I might have found a way to be able to start my transition without having to wait 2 more years when I move to Fargo, because that's my game plan, is moving to Fargo in probably in about 2 years. I'm gonna be truthful here. I hate Dickinson here. Ever since I moved to North Dakota 19 years ago, it has been hard for me. It's been hell on earth for me. But these last few weeks have given me some time to think about a few different things. So the first thing is I've been monitoring your guys' comments as you make them. I re-downloaded YouTube onto my phone last week, and I've been seeing all the comments you guys have been making, and I'm not going to be rude here, but for those of you on my last video from like almost 3 weeks ago saying rip Bop Diva and goodbye forever and all that, knock it off. Seriously. I'm not dead. Well, no, I'm not dead. And I told you guys I'd come back. I would let you guys know if I was done forever. And I know I've kind of made threats before, empty threats of leaving YouTube because of all the drama. I tried backing up a lot of my videos onto a 5 terabyte external hard drive, but I forgot that when you connect an external hard drive to a Mac, it does not treat it as like a USB stick or an SD card. It treats it as a backup drive. So it's not like a memory card that you can just like transfer like this. I can't believe I haven't opened this yet. But it's not like a flash drive or anything like that. No. It treats it as a backup drive, a backup hard drive. And if you plug an external hard drive into Windows, you can treat it as a storage device for like transferring or whatever you want to use it for. I don't care what you use it for. So I ended up getting my money back for the 5 terabyte hard drive. It was $140 on Amazon. When I tried backing everything up, So I have an archive of all my videos on YouTube. It ran into an error, and then when I looked up to see how many videos made it in, it wouldn't even let me transfer the videos to the hard drive. So, yeah. But anyway, in terms of my YouTube channel, I have done a bit of thinking. First of all, like I said, I've seen your guys' comments. And I know some of you, I'm not saying all of you, and I'm not pointing fingers or anything. But I know some of you thought that I was being somewhat unfriendly or rude to my viewers. I'm going to be straightforward. When I started my channel almost 6 years ago, I didn't expect so many kids your guys' age, like most of you are under 13. I didn't expect that many of you to show up on my channel. I didn't even think my channel would reach 6K plus, almost 7K plus. I didn't think it would reach that far. I didn't think I would be that successful in YouTube. So I want to apologize for if I have been rude to you or mean to you. One thing I will say, though, is I'm 24. You guys got to remember, I'm 24. So I can use language, technically, I can use language in my videos if I want. I'll try and dial it back a little bit, no guarantees. But I don't know. I swear a lot, and it's just become a habit to me. It's been a habit for me since middle school. Second thing with YouTube is, I'm not saying you guys absolutely have to support me being trans. If you don't support it or accept it or whatever, you can have your opinion. Just don't, what's the word? Just don't spit it out onto my channel, because remember, YouTube is public. Everyone can see that. And I've gotten enough abuse from people that I know for being trans. I've known I was female since I was 16. So it's not anything new. I decided to mostly keep it a secret until 2023 when I came out publicly on YouTube here. Because I didn't know how people would react, and here I am almost 2026 and people are reacting. So, thirdly, I have been thinking about your guys' comments in the past, or from the past, I should say. For those of you who, like, have asked me for my Bop It AI voice and stuff like that, and you guys ended up getting blocked, I'm sorry. It's just, here's the thing with my Bop It AI voice. I spend $22 a month to have, how many characters is it? Like, I think I have 300,000 now, for the course of a whole month. And I spend $22 a month on a plan to have, and I have, in that plan, I can have up to 30 cloned voices. The Bop It one being the most popular, obviously. or multiple Bop It ones, because I guess the Extreme 2022 is also kind of popular. But if you guys ask me for the AI voices, I'm going to try a lot harder to be more considerate about it. About your guys' comments. I'm not going to, like, block you on the spot. I admit that was wrong of me before, and I'm sorry. I really am sorry. The only time I will ever block someone from my channel is if they've caused drama, such as what I've had happen on Discord in the last month or two. If you spam excessively, so like spamming in the chat, you guys, I know you guys just like to have fun, and I get that. But spamming excessively and stuff like that is just, well, spamming excessively, like constant spamming, like pretty much every 5 seconds, that may or may not get you blocked from my channel. My mods usually have that covered. I'm on, like, in live streams, I monitor it too. I monitor the chat, unlike most streamers and stuff like that. I monitor your guys' comments, and I read almost all of them. I'm saying almost because sometimes I do miss some if I get distracted. And the only other reason you would get blocked is if you were a bot or an impersonator. Because if you guys have tuned into my live streams in the last 3 to 4 months, you guys have probably seen impersonators of my channel, including ones that have my old channel title, Bop It Master 8, my dead name, both my parents' names, and my grandma. Yeah. I don't know where the fuck people are finding pictures of my family like that. Of course, I've only posted like 2 videos in my entire 6 years of Bop, or no, 3 videos, 3 or 4, something like that, that have my parents in them, or pictures of my parents in them, including the one with Alex, when I made a tribute to my dog Alex when he died in 2020. The Bop It card game demonstration with Dan and my parents. My parents' anniversary last year. They celebrated 30 years of being married last year. What other... I think that's it. But I don't know where the hell these people are finding these photos, because here's the thing. The Facebook account that has my dead name on it, I don't use anymore. It's abandoned. I probably log in like maybe twice a year at the most. Like I logged in last month for like if people sent me birthday wishes. But otherwise, impersonators obviously are going to get blocked. No doubt. I'm not going to block you for having your own opinion about LGBTQ. You just kind of have to get used to the fact that I am trans. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to support it. But I guess all I can say about that is if you don't accept it or don't like it, don't watch my channel. It's as simple as that. I am not going to block you for hating on LGBTQ unless it gets pretty extreme, because I've seen some pretty extreme comments. If you comment something like that on one of my live streams, your comment will get deleted, but you won't get blocked right away. I've done a lot of talking. I guess the last couple things I want to share that are just minor things are, there's another Bop It on the way. Not a new Bop It, a Bop It on the way to my house, or my apartment here. And if you have watched this video all the way through, which if you have, congratulations, I didn't think you would. It's another Black Extreme 2. I'm just going to spoil it right there. It's a Black Extreme 2. I'm hoping, I swear to God, if that pullet handle is broken off in shipping because of goddamn customs, because here's the thing. I contacted the seller in England, and I asked them if they could pack it in tight, because the last two, well, the first one anyway, broke during shipping, and then the second one was just very unstable. The pullet snapped off a half hour after I got done recording it, which was in March or April of this year. But I'm hoping that customs isn't a bitch and handles and doesn't manhandle my Bop It Extreme 2. I'm hoping to have a Bop It Extreme 2 in one piece this time. And I'm going to be more careful with this Black Extreme 2 because I don't want this one to break if it drops. I don't know. That's never happened with any of my Extreme 2s before, besides the black one. So I don't know. Another thing on the way is a charm bracelet. So if you guys, I imagine probably your parents, or at least your mom had one, or your whatever, either your mom or your sister or whatever had one probably in the 2000s. It's one of those charm bracelets where it's metal, and they got separate little rectangular charms about this big that you can just clip onto the bracelet. That's on the way. That's coming from China. I didn't know where it was coming from until I confirmed the order. I actually found it through an ad on Instagram. And believe it or not, this ad had a picture of a Bop It Extreme 2022 on it. And I'll show the ad right here. And so I thought, if there was a Bop It Extreme 2022 on the ad, there would be a Bop It themed charm or something like that, or like a homemade, handmade, whatever you call it, charm, Bop It charm for the charm bracelet. I looked. That's probably the worst advertising I've ever seen. There's no Bop It charms. There's no 2000s charms, because on that ad there's also Tamagotchi and Silly Bands and a Nintendo DS Lite and everything else on that ad. That, I don't know. I think it's just trying to catch your attention, I guess. I think, now that I think about it, I think the reason they put all those things on there, like 90s and 2000s nostalgia, is because that's when charm bracelets were popular in the 90s and the 2000s. So I guess I didn't even think of that until now. But that's on the way. That'll be here in maybe 2 weeks. I think I've done enough talking here. One more thing I want to mention is it's about my name. You guys probably saw the video where I was going to go by Catherine now instead of Kat. I don't use Kat at all anymore. I'm using Katie instead. Katie. Katie. So I'm using Katie now. I can still use Catherine. If you guys want to use Catherine, that's fine. But please don't use Kat anymore. Kat doesn't quite fit me anymore personally. So I'm just not using it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm done talking. You guys are probably bored to death of this video already. But as of today, or as of right now, I'm back on YouTube. However, I'm not going to post as much just because of my mental health. I don't have a lot of money right now. I get my check I probably got my check yesterday because it was a weekday, and the first today is on a weekend day, which is Saturday. I'm still probably going to climb up to 250 bop its. However, I'm not going to do anything special for it. And because I don't have any ideas. The idea to get a Bop It Extreme 1999 signed, brand new in the box, signed by Dan Klitzner, the inventor of Bop It, and Scott Parkin, the voice of the Bop It Extreme 99, isn't going to work anymore. I literally just heard... Dan finally saw my messages from 2 months ago, like last week. So I have not really gotten a response back at all. But I do see on Instagram that he reads my messages again. So, but, yeah, so I don't know. Alright, I'm done talking. I probably have talked your ear off at this point. I'm back on YouTube. So don't keep saying Rip Bop Diva and stuff like that. My channel's not dying. Yet. No. After this video is posted, I am going to post this video at midnight on Saturday here, so you guys will probably see it in the morning. Or if you are a late sleeper and like to sleep late on the weekends when you're not in school, you'll probably see it in the afternoon. If you're in America here. You guys left about 100 comments total on my channel. It's like, Jesus Christ, you guys, tone it down. You guys knew I was on a break. Why did you leave so damn many comments? Like, my God. It's going to be a bit before I get through that whole line of comments. I usually react to every one of them, whether it just be a thumbs up or a heart, or both. So if you don't get a heart on your comment, it's nothing against you. It's nothing you did. It's just I don't heart all of them. But it's going to be a little bit before I get to the bottom of your guys' comments. So just bear with me because I've been gone for 3 weeks to a month. So just bear with me. All right, I'm done. I need to rest my voice. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to probably make more AI videos and continue adding to the Catherine East to English Dictionary on bopdiva.com. I'm not going to post as many AI videos. That was the last thing. AI is not going to magically go away because you don't like it. It's not going to go away at the snap of a finger. It's a popular thing now. Businesses use it. People use it. I use it. It's not going to go away just because you don't like what they post. But I will say this, I am not going to post as many AI videos. Kind of a little spoiler, I did use AI to create my 2026 Bop Diva intro and outro sequences. But otherwise, that's all the AI I've really used. Half the AI videos that I created before I went on break, I deleted. So, alright, for real this time. I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye!
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Bop Diva YouTube channel for more fun and creative Bop It content. You can find even more on